We are about to start our Pokemon program that was a partnership with Pokemon Company International and the ALA. The ALA sent an email out to members that we could sign up through Pokemon International if we worked with kids, worked in a public library, or worked in a school library. And we would get a starter set, that's where that box came from, of Pokemon cards, games, activities. We have some raid battles, things like that they gave us. And then I was talking with some members of the community, and a really lovely member of our community donated a whole box of Pokemon cards to us so that we are able to give kids Pokemon cards every time they come and play. Every time they come, they get a card. They're working on building their deck. It's kind of a tiered, scaffolded process of playing. So we start out with the assumption that no one's ever played a Pokemon TCG before. I had never played before learning about this, and we're all learning together, building it up, using our community resources, our friends. So many people have had all different suggestions of how to do it. They came with some really great instructions, and I've just been tailoring those and helping the kids learn how to play. When you show up, you get a registration form that you fill out, and I create a little trainer card for you. They have their age, the adventure started, their favorite Pokemon on there. And then every Pokemon club, we get our trainer cards out, and you get to pick out a Pokemon card that you want. If you want to bring your own Pokemon cards, you're more than welcome to. There's no need to though, because we have had Pokemon cards donated to us. Then we chat about Pokemon. We'll either play a game, maybe we'll play bingo, maybe we'll play Poke Catch, different depending on age levels. And then today what we're going to do is we're going to play the level 1 of the Pokemon TCG game, trading card game. So when you sign up when you do your registration form, this tells me a little bit about you. So you put your name, your age, then you'll circle your trainer ID color, usually I say favorite color. Then you'll circle your trainer class. Everyone starts out as an A, and then your favorite Pokemons. And if you don't know your favorite Pokemons, I have a few books that kind of have a bunch of different Pokemon in there. Also, you're more than welcome to look through the Pokemon cards and pick ones out. They fill this out, and then before the next session, I'll make them their trainer card, which then has their favorite Pokemon on it, and they'll get this. Sometimes they want me to keep them, sometimes they'll take them. A few of our kids put them in their phone cases, things like that. They also have a reward sheet that is in that box, and that reward sheet they'll get a stamp on it. They'll get a Pokemon card or a sticker. We have a whole bunch of stickers to give out. There's other games too. So Pokemon Company International sent us 6 different raid battles. So it's a board game. It all comes together. It has a notebook in there where it tells you exactly what steps to do to play a raid battle against someone. So Pokemon TCG or trading card game is a 2-person game. So we'll have groups of 2 kids sitting across from each other, and they'll play. Sometimes it's a parent and a child, depending on how many people come, and they'll play against each other. So what we were doing earlier is we were creating our decks and building our decks so that the kids could have a deck pre-made for them to use to play today and didn't have to worry about doing that. Pokemon is really fun. There's been an increase in it recently. We've had kind of a resurgence of Pokemon, and a bunch of kids are getting into Pokemon for the first time. I know a lot of people my age also played Pokemon when they were younger or collected Pokemon cards. Maybe they never played the actual game, but we played, and so now our kids are playing, other kids are playing, and that's really important. Plus, on a Pokemon card, When you're looking at a Pokemon card, you're spending that time. You're reading, you're looking at the stats, you're investigating, and you're also doing math. When you attack another Pokemon card, you're doing math to figure out how many hit points that's doing. So this is using a bunch of different types of knowledge to play, and it's not just a passive game. It requires people to be thinking and to figure out how this is going to work. It also requires a higher level of conceptualization to be thinking steps ahead, similar to a chess game. Well, a lot of people in Orange Mound, when I tell them that we've got a Pokemon game, they get really excited about it because we've been open for almost 2 years now. One of the things that the kids talk a lot about is having a place to hang out, and we're that third space for them. And so for them to get to come hang out, play Pokemon with each other, have a lunch from the YMCA, and come spend some time together with their friends in a safe place, what more can you ask for? And it's completely free. They don't have to have a single Pokemon card at home. They can just come and we've got them here.